sail. Last year, even I was sitting back there and listening to all the set sail programs, clueless of what is happening, with only a difference that I wasn't joined in a Zoom call. But this time, we are meeting virtually for a set sail. The first precious memory of every Marianate is their set sail. I wholeheartedly welcome all of you to Set Sail 2020. Now, some of you might be thinking, what is Set Sail? Set Sail is an induction program that is given at the beginning of every academic year where the newly joined students will come to know more about Marian College and becomes a part of the family. The literal meaning of set sail is to set a start of journey. The expression dating from the early 15,000s originally meant put the sails in position to catch the wind. Let us begin our Set Sail 2020 by listening to the melodious voice of Naomi Benny of BBA Department. I welcome you, Naomi, for the welcome song.
By the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry, all who dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I who made the stars of night, I will make the dark, Lord. Is it my Lord? I have heard you. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, your people in my heart and flame, I will set a feast for them. My hand will save. Till their hearts be, I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night, oh Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart. I will hold your people.
Thank you, Naomi Benny, for your melodious song. Next, welcoming you freshmen to today's program is the essential part of Set Sail. I invite Jitin P. Matthew of 2nd MMH for the welcome speech.
Thank you, Jennifer, for the warm introduction. Respected principal, vice principal, HODs of various departments, loving teachers, students, and the youngest of our family, all the freshers, a very good afternoon to you all. At the very outset, I would like to express my best compliments to the freshers on the occasion of the Set Sail. This is surely a special day for you and a special program for you, since you are going to start a new and fresh journey, full of new challenges, milestones, and achievements. This day is nostalgia for many. It is a day with many new mixed feelings of happiness, confusion, fear, and excitement. But don't worry, we all are here to make this journey a memorable one for you. As the name suggests, you will be hoisting the sails of your boat for an amazing voyage for the success in matters of career, profession, and above all, to be an amazing person. To take your boat to the correct direction, I congratulate you all for selecting Marian College, which has always stood by its vision to be a transformational leader in education, facilitating set sail an induction program for the freshers from the side of Marian College to learn about the various aspects of Marian College and what it takes to be a Marianite. There must be a lot of questions flashing before you. What is this place like? How are people? Will I be able to mix? Will I be able to get what I'm searching for? But relax, you don't have to worry about anything. The 2 weeks extended set sail program will answer all these questions. You will learn about various departments, various clubs, scholarship, extracurricular activities, mission of our college, etc. After 2 weeks, you will understand the ways of becoming a Marianite. Life is a long journey with many ups and downs in it. But I guarantee you one thing, that after completing the graduation or post-graduation from this institute, you will surely going to remember the value of the institute as a memorable journey of your life. Understand one thing, you are here not part of any accident, but as part of an almighty's plan. Now let me enter into my duty of giving you all a welcome. First of all, I would like to welcome our principal, Reverend Father Dr. Roy Abraham, who is always there as a guiding light for Marian. Next, I would like to welcome all our vice principals to the program. Now, I would like to welcome all our HODs of our various departments and the loving teachers to the program. I would now like to welcome all the students of Marian College. Now, I would like to welcome you all our dear juniors to the program. It's a great honor for me here to address all of you on behalf of UG second year student of the MMS department. Wholeheartedly welcome to the Marian. Once again, you are welcome here. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Enjoy the program.
Thank you so much, Jitin, for that wonderful and warm welcome. The always motivational, the dynamic, the visionary, our very dearest principal, Reverend Father Dr. Roy Abraham P. Father, I welcome you to give the principal's address on the topic, what does it mean to be a Marianite?
Good afternoon and welcome to all freshmen to Marian campus. I'm indeed glad to address you as part of the Set Sail program, which is a traditional program being organized by senior students of Marian. And it used to be on Marian campus, probably with an exception today. This year, due to pandemic, all of us today, due to pandemic, all of us are kept within our homes. I think I am audible. Jerome, am I audible?
Yes, Father, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Mute all other participants, please. Okay, there were some technology hinges at the last point that also prevented us from starting exactly at the time. Also, another reason was by 12 noon, the participation was lesser than expected. Now we have 560 participants joining us from different places. I'm very glad that you have all joined. I should start with, probably let me just ask you a question. Of course, I am sure you can answer orally, but I want you to think, have you done the exercise which I have given you in the letter of invitation, asking you to go through your blessings? I trust. Once you have done that, you have understood you are in Marian thanks to the support of large number of people in your life in challenging situations. Even people from outside your family. Another assignment that was given by teachers, I hope, was to go through the norms, the rules, regulations that a Marian is supposed to follow. I hope you have gone through. They were published in the website of the Marian College, and you are supposed to go through them and be familiarized so that your life in Marian will be assured of a smooth sail. Let me bring your attention to there is some problem with screen sharing. I had prepared a presentation for you. However, there is some problem with the screen sharing with the software now. That is why we were a little late. We're trying to find out what went wrong, but cannot share it now. However, I'm sure you have gone through the website of Marian, at least when you wanted to apply for a program in Marian. And accidentally or purposefully, probably you might have scanned through the vision of Marian. The Marian vision is set like this. Marian aspires to be a transformational leader. So it aspires to be a transformational leader. So when we make that claim, it's a big, tall claim. We wanted to be transformational and we wanted to be a leader. For your information, let me tell you, I'm one of the faculty members who are from almost the beginning years of Marian, because I joined in 1997 in Marian as a lecturer in the business administration department. There are many faculty members at Marian who have joined in 1995 when the college started. And this is the Jubilee year for Marian. And how far we are leaders, I just wanted to tell you, Marian, with its first batch of students, graduating in 1998, because we started in 1995, our first graduation was in 1998. We started with the BCom, BBA, and BCA. And when the university results were out, we bagged 5 ranks in different programs, in all these 3 different programs at Marian. So that is how we started our journey. We started with just 3 programs. When the graduates, when we were graduating, we had 5 ranks in the university. So leadership was established. In 1995, when the college started, Marian had the largest number of personal computers available for students at that time in the state of Kerala. So we had established our leadership mark at that time. Marian was the first institution in Kerala to download the internet facility with a dish that is set up, a large dish antenna that is set up within Marian campus, which would download internet directly from the satellite. When the state of Kerala, nobody had any internet connectivity, we have done that. So again, we were the leaders in establishing internet connectivity to colleges in Kerala. Marian again started with uniform in 1995 itself. In 1995, uniforms were confined to only schools. But when Marian started, some of the students of that batch joined together, came with a request to the management and asked for introduction of a uniform. Why did they ask that? Because they thought that will help save a lot of money for many parents at that time. There were many students who could not afford to different varieties of dress for many occasions and days. And there were large number of students who were coming from very affordable families. And the division was visible through the dress. So the students joined together and came with a request that we may have a uniform. And the first uniform was designed by the first batch of Marianites who came with the request. And that is how, in the state of Kerala, for the first time, uniforms were being introduced to the colleges. When we started also the PG program, the same thing happened. Even the entire design of the uniform was done by the first batch of PG students who were admitted at that time. So student involvement and leadership in taking certain steps in higher education was done by Marian. And we have so many such other leadership claims to make. To add some from the recent additions. As you know, probably, MG University has gone for online creation or digital creation of question banks, question papers, and transporting these questions or different colleges. Do you know who created the idea? Who created the software? Who implemented this? Marian College did that. After coming for a visit to Marian and showing them that we have already implemented this as part of our autonomous status, they said, can you do it also for the university? We supported them. We are supporting MG University for generation of question papers, for sending question papers to different colleges, etc. Again, our leadership in transforming higher education situation totally. So again, let me come back to the vision. Marian aspires to be a transformational leader. So it is not just aspiring alone. Because of this great aspiration, Marian has already emerged to be a transformational leader in education. I am inviting all new Marianites to this Marian College to become transformational leaders in your areas of expertise and education. Now, Marian should become a transformational leader through each one of you, through your contributions. Then let me continue with the vision. First, how do we do this? We try to facilitate and help students celebrate so that they will be able to come out in full flowering of life in abundance. That's what we wish. It's not that Marian is going to give you all this injected so that tomorrow you will be having tons of knowledge, tons of skills like that. Instead, we help, we facilitate, we assist so that you make a full flower of your life. It's up to you. It's your responsibility. So now you have to give a full flowering of your life and give it in abundance. It's not about mediocrity. See, Marian always believes in abundance. Once you step into Marian campus, you will see a campus that is very beautiful and out of town, and therefore we have plenty of space around. There is a lot of abundance around. Once you go to the computer lab, you will see almost 300 computers there. If you look for the connectivity, internet connectivity, I have already shared to you during the inaugural session, we have the highest internet connectivity in the state among arts and science colleges. We are planning to increase the capacity to 1 terabyte. Now it is 425. So we have everything in abundance. When you go to the library, we have 2 lakhs online books and journals, which is digital. We have plenty of books in the library compared to the number of programs and students we have. We have expansive seating arrangements in the library. We have reasonably good grounds. Of course, we have a limitation that I do agree. However, we are trying to give and other facilities outside. Maybe in the coming years, with your help as well, we will definitely expand our facilities and make it more and more available for every Marianite who come into the college. So I wanted to once again read the entire vision statement and want you to imbibe the spirit of the Marian vision. Marian aspires to be a transformational leader in education. It wants to facilitate in celebrating the full flowering of life in abundance for every student. So I request as a new Marianite, now it's your duty and task to be a transformational leader. You are not going to be a follower. You should be the leader. Leader in the area of your expertise, area of your operations. Stand out, speak out, communicate, support, help, mentor, and be a leader. And thereby, you will be able to celebrate a full flowering of your life in its abundance. I wish that. Now let me also come to the Marian mission statement, which is also given in the website. I request you to please go there and see what it is after this session. It says vision is the idea that guides us, whereas mission is what we do to achieve the vision. So we commit ourselves to achieve the vision through relentless pursuit of knowledge. There is an unceasing, unending, continuing pursuit of knowledge. That is how we can stand as an educational, transformational leader in the state, in the country, globally. So I request all of you to have that unceasing pursuit for knowledge. Second is to foster spiritual and human values. The humane values is a must. We are all human beings for the matter. And we should be humane in all our dealings with our elders, parents, strangers, people in other religions. people in disadvantaged situations. Always that have that compassionate attitude towards every human being on earth. And you should also foster spiritual values. Marian College is established and being managed by the Catholic Diocese of Kanjirapalli. And it always believes spirituality is very, very important aspect of human life. We will help you to nurture a spirituality of your choice. If you believe, if you are a Christian, go for personal prayers, read the Bible. If you are a Hindu, you can definitely go to visit the neighboring Hindu temple. You can have your abstinences and fasting. You can have your practices on Marian campus. Even if you are Muslim, you are most cordially welcome to practice your religion with the prayers, fasting, abstinences, and other practices. Because when we connect ourselves with God, we will definitely be a better human person to connect ourselves with every other human person on earth. We will also connect ourselves equally well with the entire environment in which we live. We can't just ignore the environment aspect of our life. We can't ignore them. We cannot ignore the animals, plants, microorganisms that are around us. Today, due to pandemic, we are all in our own homes and we can come together because we didn't adequately probably care about microorganisms. We never thought, okay, such small, tiny, which we can't even see with our naked eyes, they are going to keep all strong human beings. We have to connect ourselves effectively, spiritually with God, so that we will connect ourselves effectively, fruitfully with every other human person on earth, even with differences. And will also connect creatively and positively with the environment in which we live. So that's very, very important. And third aspect of our mission is networking and collaborating for synergy. Synergy is something that emerges out of networking and collaboration. We often say 2 plus 2 is 4. Whereas in management, I was teaching management to students until I became principal. Now I manage. Earlier I was teaching. What is synergy? 2 plus 2 in maths is 4, whereas 2 plus 2, when two human beings with other two human beings, this entire output will be much more than 4. That is synergy. We collaborate to enhance our energy output. Now, what is networking and collaborating? Marian has got large number of collaborations with premier institutions in globally. We have a research center established in collaboration with Lincoln University College, Malaysia, which comes as the Times Higher Education ranking, global ranking, 300s. We are also in collaboration with Hong Kong Baptist University, which is under Times ranking 56 in the world. We have also strong collaborations with some of the US universities. We are also in close contact and establishing collaborations with some of the universities in Canada. So that is how we try to collaborate. Now, UGC has also given Marian College the task of mentoring 5 institutions in the state. Now, we are a mentoring college to some of the prominent colleges in this district and also even from northeastern states. We are trying to help them in acquiring better score in NAC accreditation, etc. UGC has given us, with that trust, 20 lakhs to mentor all these institutions around us. So networking and collaborating is a very, very important aspect for Marian. Now my request to new Marianites, you should also network and collaborate. You can sharpen your skills, enhance your knowledge once you network with your classmates. If you remember me rightly, the second important point which I mentioned in my inaugural speech was to network with all your classmates who are going to be with you for the entire period of 2 or 3 years, depending on your period of study. You should definitely network so that all of you enrich your net worth. See, there are many networkings happening in this world that reduces the net worth of people. But you should see that with every network you make, you establish a higher net worth. Collaborate and network for value additions. You can jointly do a lot of things. I mentioned about Mr. Thomas Sooty. I think he may be also attending this program now. He, together with 3 of his classmates, one from his own department and another from BSc Mathematics department, they have jointly formed a company. And now they have earned also income from the company. They have already appointed many people in their company. So they network, collaborate with people so that they increase the net worth of everyone collaborating. I request you also to do that. It's very, very important aspect. Make right friendships. Friendships that will add value to you is very important. If any network is going to reduce the net worth, be cautious. Be cautious. And next is establishing campus community network. So we are in Kutikana, in Idukki district, in a backward area, and Marian cannot alone enter into prosperity, forgetting the ground realities of the area in which we work. When you are in Marian, now of course you are in far off places. When you come to Marian campus, there will be large number of activities wherein you will be able to fruitfully, effectively connect with the society around us. Maybe through batch-wise, there may be outreach programs happening, or you may be going for taking some surveys, trying to know them and try to answer some of the problems faced by them through the knowledge you gather within the institution. This year, as you know, afternoons are going to be free. We are going to have classes till 1:30 only. And therefore, you will have plenty of time, if you wish, for community network, which may be also for a gainful employment for you and for your classmates. So you can think about generating a lot of ideas like that. Next is promoting sustainable living. I think my time is going to almost elapse, but I request all of you to bear with me if I take a few more minutes, because we started a little late. Promoting sustainable living, that's very important. Life is very, very important. Sustainable living is for life. And therefore, if you look at Marian campus, we have promoted solar energy. We have promoted water conservation. See, I still remember in 1997 when I joined as the hostel director and junior lecturer in Marian, we had a heavy water shortage. Some of the faculty members today, who were students at that time, they, together with the management, constructed a small check dam to conserve the water, rain harvesting. And now we have two big check dams. The one which was made by students was enhanced, or the size was made bigger. And now we have two big water conservation on campus. We try to reduce the use of plastics on campus. We promote good eating habits on campus and outside. We provide healthy environment for students. We are absolutely preventing any use of narcotic substances and alcohol on and off campuses. We want you to cherish or promote a sustainable living. There are also courts. Volleyball court is there. We have two basketball courts. One is covered indoor. We have at present two shuttle badminton courts that is indoor, meant primarily for men. We are going to establish TT boards and other recreation facilities for girl students on campus, because we want you to be healthy. We have a physical education teacher for both boys and a lady lecturer or a lady assistant professor for physical education, because we wanted to promote a sustainable living. You should also practice that. Then, ensuring a learning environment of creativity and constant innovation. See, Marian promotes innovation. See, if you come to Marian campus, all your classrooms have either an LCD or another projection device, maybe a TV or some projection device are everywhere. So all students in Marian, they know how to operate an LCD projector or anything like that. Anywhere you move on campus, we have campus Wi-Fi networks everywhere. We have innovated that. Even when you come to the classrooms, the new building, you will see even the desktops are glass desktops, which is again a creativity and a innovation made by Marian. Our students also are very, very creative, and they innovate constantly. They come out with a large number of ideas. I'm sure one of the colleges having largest number of webinars happened during this pandemic is definitely Marian, because our students organized them. In all the classes, student leadership is promoted. creativity is promoted, innovation is promoted. We have an innovation incubation center headed by Mr. Titus, where students' innovative ideas will be supported, fostered, mentored, so that they can have their own companies on campus. We have an innovation center. If you have a business idea, come to Marian with that. We will provide you with desk, chair, wired internet connectivity, and power for starting your company. Exactly what we do in what is being done by the government. Same thing we do here. We'll provide you with this facility because we look for creativity and constant innovation. We support that. You have wonderful ideas, or if you haven't shaped up your idea now, you can definitely contact Mr. Titus. He will help you even through online facility. Government of India and Government of Kerala has trusted us, and Government of India has made us one of the institutional incubation centers in the country. Government of Kerala also trusted us and has given us money to promote incubation activities on campus. So I want all new Marianers to make maximum out of that. And all this is done through state, which I have already said. So this is what Marian is. This is what Marian's vision is. This is what Marian's mission is. Now you join as a new Marianite. Please remember to collaborate and network. See, if you look at the Marian logo, you will see Marian logo, it's a joining of two hands, not of one person. If I join my two hands, it's going to be firm and nobody can enter in that. But it is joining of two persons' hands. And that's why whenever you see a Marian logo, it will be in two colors or in two shades, indicating it's a collaboration of two people. So join hands. I want all Marianers to join hands with Marian, other members of Marian, faculty members, senior students on campus, their families, your own classmates. We are also extending our hands to other prominent institutions within the country and outside the country. Let us network, collaborate, and bring out big synergy so that together with you, we will become a very wonderful organization. We will become an educational, transformational leader in the country, outside the country. That's my wish. I want all of you to join to that. And let me also once again request you to please go through the rules, guidelines, etc. Maybe after a week or so, I'll once again come for an interaction where you will all be able to communicate orally also through this platform. Wish you the very best. Thank you very much for coordinating all this, Mr. Jason Matthew, and other senior members, senior students, members of the campus. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Father, for being giving such a good speech to us, and always for supporting the student body. Thank you so much, Father. And by this, today's Set Sail Part 1 of first episode of Set Sail has been done. Tomorrow, the manager will be addressing us. I would also like to say that everybody should come at sharp 12:30 tomorrow. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.